I stopped playing The Crew 2. Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Rod from OTRgamerTV, and I'm going to start from the beginning of why I did stop playing The Crew 2. Now, you guys know our channel kicked off because of the first Crew 1, right? We were excited about the Crew 1, me and everyone here at OTRgamerTV, and that's how we built our racing game fan base from the Crew 1. The main reason was because the Crew was the most closest to illegal street racing, open world, free roam game on the PS4 at the time. It was the closest thing to Midnight Club, actually, so that's why we bought it. Obviously, it was a good game. We played it. They came out with the new updates and DLCs and whatnot. Fast forwarding, Crew 2 was coming up. Now, if you guys see my playlist, my videos, I did get early leaked footage from alpha game players and from people within the Ivory Towers, obviously, mentioning no names and that. I was getting a lot of leaked information, guys. I even got 2 copyright strikes from Ubisoft. For those of you that were there at the time, you guys realized, and the channel blew up then as well, because we had so much info that was not released, that a lot of you were coming to the channel on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. And then moving forward, we did get messages from the Crew 2, and they were saying, you know, don't be putting out leak footage or alpha footage because they could be changing it, which they did. Some things they did change, guys. There were some things in the alpha footage that I still got that's not in the game anymore. Anyway, moving on. Game was out. They gave me access to the closed beta. I was like, wow, here we go. Started playing the game. Excited. You know, whenever you play a new game, you get excited. You're like, yeah, this is it. You know, this is the game. Playing the game, was loving it. You know, I kept doing that race, the South Strip, getting money. Bought me a Lamborghini Veneno. I was happy. Alright, they took the closed beta down. Open beta came up. Now, everyone had the open beta. And I thought, yeah, you know what? Open beta. Let's see what they changed. Game was exactly the same. Not saying that much would have been different from closed beta to open beta, but because it was exactly the same, it's almost like I played the game from the beginning for the second time. I was like, okay. Played the game again. Didn't really play it as much. Same races, same storyline, got kind of bored of it. I was like, alright, this is okay. Don't mind it. Now, moving forward, the actual game came out. And I was like, okay. But from playing the open beta, I realized that you can only have 4 people. 4 people in the crew, guys. Crew 1. I will show you the footage right now, actually. I was going to say I'll link it. I will show you the footage right now of when we had 8 players in the Crew 1 together cruising. Now I'm saying 8 of my friends. There was obviously a way we had to find out. That's how much we played the Crew 1. We played it so much that we were able to find out a way to glitch the lobby where you could get only your friends in a session. Guys, when I tell you, still to this day, I have not seen a video where there's 8 people of you. Like, I'm talking about friends. I'm talking about all the big YouTubers. I'm talking about Black Panther. I'm talking about like, Straight Up Hippo. Talking about AR12 gaming, none of these guys were able to get 8 players in the Crew 1. Okay, so that was there, you know. 4 players, crap, because you know I've got more. Everybody else in the world has more than 3 players that they want to play with online in the game. Now, we had a ton of people that wanted to play the Crew 2, and the Crew 1. So fast forwarding, we're like, alright, we've got 8 players in the Crew 1, we loved it. Crew 2 is going to be banging. We might have more than 8 players, we might have 12, we might push it up a little bit, you know? Like Forza did. Forza's always had 12. But 12 is so much more when you see you only can have 4, right? It's like, come on. And now the game came out, there's no PvP, the PvP's coming out in December. I ain't even playing the game anymore, I've deleted it. It's over. Now, what I'm trying to tell you guys is I'm going to tell you now why I don't play the Crew 2 anymore. The number one thing was the players. Like, I can't believe I can only have 4 people in a session, right? All the racing is just 4 players. When I say 4, that's including me. That's just 3 players. Dead. Like, you have to have multiplayer on a level where people can play. Look at all these. Look at Fortnite. You got 100 people in a lobby. Yeah? Fair enough, there's only 4 people in the squad, but you got 100 people in the lobby. More than enough to be interactive. GTA 5, you've got 28 to 30 people in the lobby. Look at my car meets. I'll put a little clip of the car meets right now, yeah? Guys, 30 people in a lobby is a big thing. And GTA 5 came out way before the Crew 2. I know the map is completely on a different scale because obviously the Crew 2 and the Crew 1 was America, which I understand from a gaming point of view because I do have a degree in gaming, that it's really hard to make a game without it lagging to have all those players in a lobby. Understandable, not a problem. So from that point of view, I was like, you know what, maybe the Crew 2, when they come out, they'll make a smaller map. Everybody was like, oh, what map they're going to come out? Where is it going to be based in? We knew obviously then it was in America because I had the leak footage, but then I was still thinking, nah, you know what, they could change up the players, they could add more players, whatnot. But nope, they didn't. They got back to me saying, you know, it lags too much. I'm like, come on. You could tell straight away the game's going to die because if I can't play a game with my friends, I'm not playing that game no more. I'm going to move to another game. It's simple as that. You know? Look, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out right now. It's story mode. Half of the people are playing story mode, but then they're like, oh, I don't want to play it no more because I want to wait. Some people are waiting until the multiplayer comes out. Why? They want to play with their friends. Nobody wants to play alone no more. They want to play with their friends. Okay, so that's the first part of it. That big chunk where if I can't play with my friends, I'm not playing the game. Now, that's a heads up for the Crew 3. Just get a small map. I don't care if it's LA or just Miami. Get a small map. Make it in detail. Like, I'm talking about everything in the game is in detail. Graphical wise, any building should be accessible, right? If I was to make a game, guys, and I was to model all these realistic buildings, best believe, even if I have to make a generic interior for it, I'm going to do it. Why? Because the game is alive. If I'm going to take my time to make a building, I'm going to put a little bit extra inside of it. So yeah, you can go inside of it. Yeah, it looks the same as every other building there, but who cares? You can go inside it. I don't care. You can add on to that later. Anyway, for the Crew 3, focus on a smaller map, but that will allow you to put more players in it. This is where you can kill any racing game right now. I'm telling you guys, I saw a tweet from Black Panther. He said that Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, Rockstar have done a great job. Just imagine if they brought another Midnight Club out. I'm telling you guys now. Do you know just the words Midnight Club will make game developers like EA for Need for Speed, Ubisoft for The Crew, and even Microsoft for Forza Horizon 4, they'll make them shake. Why? Rockstar takes their time to make a game. And I'm serious about that, guys. Rockstar takes their time to make a game. They will kill it if they made a racing game. I'm talking about cars in detail, story mode detail, the whole map detail. But the best thing is the multiplayer. 32 players will be in a lobby in Red Dead Redemption 2, right? And the detail in that game is crazy. So I don't know what the excuse was for Ubisoft. Of course, they had a bigger map, but shrink it. No one's asking for the whole of America. You know, it's fun to cruise around if you had people to cruise around with. But I'm not going to spend my whole time cruising around on my own. You know, unless I got no friends. Understandable. If you got no friends and you don't play the game yourself, you're a hardcore racing fan. Okay, fine. You know, we used to do that in the Crew 1, but we found our way to do it. Get more players in there. So, for focusing on the Crew 3, if you ever make the freaking Crew 3, if you ever get... I don't think you guys would even do that no more because no one's buying shit for the Crew 2, so I don't think it'll go that way. But if you ever do, please focus on that. Smaller map, more players. Simple as that. Now, moving on, my second thing while I start playing it. The cars were almost exactly the same as the Crew 1. For a few exceptions. You know, you got some new Camaros, you got some newer hypercars in there as well. Fair enough, right? Car sounds are on point. That's one thing I love about the Crew 2. The car engine sounds are beautiful. However, most of us want to cruise in the Crew 2. Even in the Crew 1, we just wanted to cruise with our friends and race with our friends. Now, the option, obviously, to switch between vehicles, you have a bunch of vehicles in there. Why don't you have a Rolls Royce? Licensings, I don't know why. Look, Forza had it. So it's not like they can't have racings in there. Like, Rolls Royce lend out their cars licensing to Microsoft. Obviously, Microsoft's got money. I understand that. From a game developing studio, I understand that. You know, some people got more money than others, so they can get the licensing. But a Rolls Royce or even a Mercedes, you got the licensing for Mercedes. Get an S-Class in there, man. Get a Mercedes Maybach in there. People want to cruise in there. You know, can you imagine you're driving first person inside your car. You look to the left, you got yourself a Mercedes S-Class. You look to your right, you got a Bentley Mulsanne in there, a Bentley Bentayga in there. You know what I mean? 4-door Celine's, like, really nice cars. Like, sedans. I said Celine's, you know. Sedans, 4-door sedans, guys. Like, luxury, like, come out with a luxury DLC pack where those that love luxury cars will buy it. It's not even part of, like, you know, I don't have to buy it. If you don't want it, you don't need it. But if you want it, it's there. You know what I mean? I want a Rolls Royce in there. I want a Phantom. I want a Dawn. I want Bentleys in there. I want more Mercedes in there. I want M6 in there. Audis in there. More Audis. You got an R8 and a TT. That's it. Come on. That's the luxury part now, because I want to cruise with luxury people. Now, that for me is enough. If you put that in there with more players and more luxury cars, I will still be playing the Crew 2 to this day. Completely playing it. The fact that you took away multiplayer ability, I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm putting it in there. The fact that you took away multiplayer ability in there, where you can only have 4 people in the session, and the PvP is coming out in December. Why would you even bring out a game without PvP? I'd rather you have delayed it. Delay it until December, Christmas time. Everyone's buying your game. 100%. Crew 2, bam. You would have more time to promote. You had more time to develop all these. I don't even know what you're coming out with these frigging crocodile, alligator, DLC bullshit. I'm not even reading it no more, man. I used to be a big fan of the game. Look at my most viewed video. Can you buy houses in the Crew 2? Car list to Crew 2. Is there a Bugatti in the Crew 2? All the info that I had from previously, before the game was even released. I bigged up the game to be so much better. And then when I got it, I'm like, yo, is this it? You know what I mean? Like, is this it? You could have taken ideas from my videos and made a better game before it was released. You clearly were looking at it because you gave me 2 copyright strikes. This is a message to you, Ubisoft. I know some of you are going to be watching. Yeah? But you could have made a better game easily. Easily. But you didn't. Now, obviously, in the first game, the Crew 1, you had the PvP, which obviously we're all waiting for in the Crew 2. But, you know, got so tired of waiting, deleted the game and replaced it with Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, most of you be like, what? Because, Roger, why don't you stream on the Crew 2 no more? Roger, what's going on with the Crew 2? Let me tell you something. It's dead. Game, I can't believe they will go through that and it's dead. You have all this huge map, but the game is dead. Never seen a racing game that had so much publicity from YouTubers, from media frenzies, games. Everything was going for this game. But it fucked up. Clearly fucked up somewhere. I don't even know what to add, guys. Like, you added boats and planes. I wasn't really excited about the boats and planes. I'll tell you straight, like, it's nice. It's a nice add-on. But I don't even do a boat cruise no more. I mean, the only thing I got from the boats and the planes was I could do something like Top Gear. Now, most of you don't know what Top Gear is. It's a UK program that used to be about cars, like vehicles, cars, mostly. So I was interested in doing like a Ferrari versus the fastest boat versus a plane, and we all get to a destination. You know, that's something you could have done. You can still do that actually because you can have 4 people. But imagine having a lobby. Just say 12. Just say 12. You know, you got 3 teams of 4 people right now. You know, each of them in it. One's in a car, one's in a boat, and one's in a plane. And we can literally race from Miami to LA, and whoever gets there first wins. Obviously, not even first. The car will get there first, or the boat, or the plane. Anyway, what other thing do I hate about the Crew 2? Yeah. In the Crew 1, you could have custom license plates. Now, when I say custom, I mean certain people who unlocked certain rewards and did certain things in the game got a custom license plate. Now, I'm going to show you again in the videos. You'll see hints and tips of the license plates already. But I got a license plate, me and Omar, called Big Spender. I think you have to spend over 5 or 10 million actual money on the game. Like, not actual money, but in-game money on the cars. Now, when the Crew 1 came out, there was none of this Wild Run or Calling All Units DLC. So they weren't giving away cars from crates. There was none of that. That was a good DLC. Don't get twisted. The cops one and the Calling All Units, the whole cops versus robbers and getting the crates and all that. That was good. That was a good way to push the game. People still play the Crew 1 this day. But we never had that. We grinded the game. We did PvPs. We lost so much PvPs. And we were buying new cars saying, why is my car, you know what I mean? Why are we losing? And the ranks were beautiful. You had bronze, you had silver, gold, and platinum. So we would go from bronze 4 to like bronze 3, and then we get smoked. Then we get demoted back to bronze 4 because we were shit. But obviously we got better at the game. Now, the fact that I'm mentioning the license plate is because we spent that much money. Now, not a lot of people have that number plate. It's a unique thing that the original people got because they grinded on the game. Now, the Crew 2 just has a basic number plate saying the Crew 2. I don't want every car of mine to have a freaking number plate that says the Crew 2. Small things like that they had there, like they had faction wars, you know, where you would fight like bears versus wolves versus eagles. Now, everybody was wolves from default. But I switched it up. We were the bears. So we'll still get money for it. What else did you have? The summit, the summer summit. Fair in mind, I never really did it. I never did the summit that much, but I went to it. I did a couple of drag races and that, and I was like, yo, this is, you brought a whole community. Again, when I talk about multiplayer, like that was multiplayer. Like you can only have 4 people in a session and 8 people in a, 4 people in the crew, but 8 people in a session. That was the crew one. But the fact that you did a summit where everybody came together and you could see different people's leaderboards, like this guy, this one guy that was always killing it. I don't know how to fuck. He played the game a bit too much, and let's just say that. But you brought a whole racing community, a whole gaming racing community together at different times of the year, the summit, and everybody came and raced together. That should have been a sick thing in the crew too. You didn't do that. You could have done that easily. You could have made a street racing event where every street racing person has to come together and race. Obviously, it would be nice to see all those people there. I would literally love for that to be there, like with freaking 50 cars pull up and everyone's just racing. Like you enter your own race, but everybody's pulling up to the event. Like if I looked around the whole of the crew map and I just see everyone going towards one place, sick. I'm just imagining it now. That would be amazing. But you took that away and then said you added boats and planes. What the fuck were you thinking, man? And then another thing, the story mode. I do not understand the story mode in the crew 2. Still to this day, I don't understand the story mode in the crew 2. Like, I don't know what's going on, man. There's a guy in a wheelchair. He was an illegal street racer or / legal racer. I don't know what he's talking about. He's saying, man, I'm lost. I'm not even onto the part of the pro street racing. You could have your own storyline. I'm talking about cutscenes. You don't have no cutscenes. It's that basic bullshit text lines that you have, yeah? And then you have a few cutscenes. Fuck that. I want cutscenes, man. I want so many cutscenes that it's like it's a 5-hour movie right there. Make a cutscene, man. Make a proper racing game. Just take Midnight Club LA and look how Rockstar made it. Just take that as a foundation and build upon that. That's all you have to do. Anyone who's listening, it doesn't have to be Ubisoft. Any racing game, EA, just look at Midnight Club. Just look at Midnight Club and add upon it. I wish I had the money to make my own gaming studio, guys. And I'm telling you, like, I'm really thinking of friggin' starting a GoFundMe page or something where I can find real developers and make a game. Obviously, I need a big budget, but I wouldn't even think about marketing. I'll just say, look, this is the game, and it'll sell itself. I would have such great ideas. I would make, first of all, I would make sure I'm getting fucking at least 20 people in the lobby. 20 would be pushing it, because a racing game takes a lot more crazy graphics and memory than any other. Like shoot 'em ups are fine. You can get 100 people in the lobby, no problem, But with racing, it's a whole different thing. So I'll make at least 20 people in the session. I'll make the map small, but I'll make it so detailed. It's crazy. And I wouldn't even make the game just a racing game. I'll build upon it. You know what I mean? I'll make it like Test Drive Unlimited too. Buy cars, customize cars, buy houses. Like when I say buy cars, I'm not talking about you go to the dealership and then when you go to the dealership, like an Audi dealership or a BMW dealership, I'm going to show you the dealerships in the scenes below. But these dealerships, you could actually go inside and real players from the real life are in there looking for cars as well. And they can see what you're buying. And they can see what you're customizing. That's what I would put in a racing game. That realism, like, yo, I'm about to pull up to the shop. Like in GTA, you're pulling up to the freaking Los Santos, right? But instead of Los Santos, it's a showroom. You're pulling up. There's like 10 cars parked outside that are random. And everyone's going in there buying their Audis. And when you buy your Audi, if someone's bought a brand new Audi, the Audi will come out from like the side garage. And if you were just waiting outside, you're just cruising, you see him. Brand new car. And it'll come up on the screen on the bottom left or something. So-and-so or Krutos, one of my subscribers, or Omar, my boys, or, you know what I'm saying, has bought a brand new Audi or brand new Mercedes or brand new BMW. Go check it out, And when they say go check it out, it's because he's your friend. You can go check it out. You can go cruise to his house. You got apartments in the crew too. Why didn't you build upon that? Why can't you invite your friends to You went to the detail to make the apartment so good, but nobody can see it except for you, unless you record it. And even when you record it, no one's looking at your apartment. They don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Because the game is so dead. No one's playing it no more. No one has interest in it no more. There's only certain people that are playing the crew 2 right now. Like, it's so dead. Like, Black Panther promoted the game so much. He ain't even playing it no more, man. Guy jumped on Forza. That's it. Jumped the wagon. He's like, yeah, fuck this game. I'm on Forza right now. Man, it's crazy. Going back to the house thing. Invite your friends over. Yo, I got a brand new car. It came up notification. On your screen while you're in the game. Boom. So-and-so. Like, that's what they did in the crew 1. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, it came up. I think it came up. Wait, it said your friend bought a new car. Not on the screen, but on like what's new. When you're on the PlayStation screen and you click what's new, it says Omar has bought something, a new car. Like any game, to be honest, that is. But have that in game. And then once you're in the house, you can walk around the fucking house, throw a party like in Test Drive Unlimited 2, show them around, show them your cars. You know, and when I say you can pull up your car into their garage just to park up, like an open space garage where friends can pull up and just go in and boom. That's a game right there. Now you went from a racing game to almost like a simulator of real life, you know? And you got to have jobs. You got street racing that you do at night time, illegal to make the real money. But you have to have a day job as well. You know what I'm saying? Just add it. Yeah, it's a game, but you can add it. This is the thing about games, guys. You can make it wherever you want. Like, it's like a movie. You can make a movie wherever you want. You know? Like, oh my God. I wish I had the money, guys. I'm hoping like a billionaire hears this and like, yo, I want to fund your gaming company. Or I will help you make a gaming company. I will hire the best developers, yeah. And I will tell them what to do. And then I'll give them the freedom to add what they want to add. If I think it's good, you're adding it. I mean, I don't give a shit if it doesn't sell, bro. It's just a good game. It has to be a good game. Guys, I can keep on going for an hour. But my main reasons, I'm going to summary it. For those of you that don't really want to watch the whole fucking video, the summary is, number one, we need more players. That's why I stopped playing the crew 2. It's dead. No multiplayer. Only 4 people in the crew. Dead. Number two, I wanted better cars. I'm talking about cruising cars like fucking Rolls Royces and Bentleys. More Bentleys. I know there's a Bentley in there, but I'm talking about more. You know, more Bentleys in there. Number three was the houses. You can you put houses in there, invite your friends to the houses, invite them to the garage, add more to it. Your storyline is a piece of shit. It's so shit. I make better cinematics than your storylines. Like those that you seen that my cinematics can see, I make better cinematics on GTA 5 than they do storylines. I don't even put no fucking audio and shit in there. I can make so much better fucking games than these guys. And I wish like they just give me the opportunity to show them like, yo, look, just put this in there. And I guarantee you. Because how are you going to make a racing game if you're not going to ask the community what they want? Obviously, most of these people are kids. They just want to race around. But no, man, there's so much people out there that want to play the game properly. And it's just not happening. But I'll probably be making a video of how to improve the crew 2. But to be honest, I can't be asked for the game no more, man. I think it's over. I think the game is dead. PvP is going to come out. I already deleted the game. Shout out to my subscriber, Mateo, who gave me the game for free because I wasn't going to get it after the closing open beta. But it's done. It's over. This is why I don't play the crew 2 no more, guys. Now, I want to know your thoughts of how you think the game is either good or bad. How you think it can be improved. In my opinion, it's gone. It's over for me, man. But yeah, guys, if you're new to the channel, smash the like button and subscribe and notification bell. If you want more discussions about the crew 2, do let me know. Obviously, my crew 2 videos do well no matter what I do. Even if it's a piece of... I did a live stream for like 12 minutes and it's got over 100 views. Just like that. I didn't do nothing to it. But let me know, guys, in the comment section below what you think about the crew 2. What should be changed? What should be added? And if the crew 3 does ever come out, what they should add in it. But yeah, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.